Hello again. Well, this whole government shutdown is a complete farce. And the reason that it's a complete farce is those 800,000 government employees that were all furloughed. Well, Congress just approved that they'll be paid. So in essence, what's happened is they've had some free time to go do other things, and they're still going to all get paid. In the meantime, Obama is trying to inflict as much pain as he can onto not only the American people, but pretty much everyone. I just saw on Fox News that the Amber Alert system has been shut down. I mean, that's not funny, If that isn't an essential part of our government, what is? And you have to ask yourself a question. Why is he doing all this? Well, I think I made that clear in previous videos. He wants to inflict as much pain as he possibly can onto the American people so they don't vote for the Republican Party. 214 is critical. If you've viewed my previous videos, some of them, I've made mention of that numerous times. 214 is probably the most important election in this country's history. And the problem with the election is that unless certain requirements are put into place, there probably isn't any point in voting. Absentee ballots need to be notarized. And voter ID needs to be a requirement in all states. If neither one of those two are adopted as a requirement, there's no reason to vote. No, because what they'll do is what they did in 2008 and 2012. Obama's got Acorn, or whatever Acorn's morphed into, doing what they did before. They're just gathering information from the voter rolls, obtaining absentee ballots, filling them out for the candidates of their choice, and submitting them. The hope is that, well, it's not even a hope, it's a fact. Half the people won't even bother going to vote. The other half that go to vote, half of those get frustrated and turned away when they're told they're already votes. The 25% that might be left are given absentee ballots. Well, they don't get counted for 10 days. And the election's over, usually within hours of the first day. Anyway, it's just interesting to see what kind of pain Obama is inflicting. He shut down a fisherman in Florida. How many people is that going to impact? How many restaurants are going to suffer because they don't have seafood for their customers? How many boat payments aren't going to be made because the fishermen can't earn the money that they need to earn to pay for their boats? How many fuel stops are going to be reduced as far as the fuel requirements because the ships aren't going to be going out, or the boats aren't going to be going out? I mean, this guy's completely nuts. He tried to shut down in South Dakota, Mount Rushmore. They're completely out of control. They'll do anything to cause pain. And they're doing it. And, the real problem is most Americans don't have a clue as to what's going on. And most don't care. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's sad for our children and for our grandchildren. Congress doesn't work. You want to take a look at the video that I made, and I talked about how the Texas legislature works. And you might want to Google the Texas legislature. Those people that get elected in Texas do it because they love their state and they want to do what's right for their people in their state. In Congress, they could give a damn less about the people. Yeah. It's really sad. Do I see it changing? Unfortunately, I do, and not for the better.